dream, buddy.
Monster in the room.
I'm here.
Monster. Okay. Monster. There's no monsters on the bed. Monsters love the closet. They don't love this one though. It's a bad closet for monsters. You know, I don't think that there's any monsters in here, Chan. Is that what you heard? Is that it? You know what that is? That's probably just something like raccoons or something, just scurrying around up in the attic.
Can I sleep in your room now?
No, I don't think it's a good idea. I think you're getting a little old for...
Maybe just tonight you can stay in our room. Come on. Let's go to Mommy's room. All right. Dennis.
There are several different animals in nature that feed on blood. Mosquitoes, ticks, leeches.
The vampire bat is, of course, one of the very few animals on Earth that actually can live on blood and derive its primary nutrition and calories from blood. Although we associate them with feeding on human blood, of course, they're actually evolved to feed on the blood of hoofed animals.
In the kind of classic Dracula movies, you see large canines. But in some other movies, like Nosferatu, you see very sharp, long incisors. Vampire bats, they actually have both. They have long canines and long incisors. They will take the long shearing canines to shear the hair off the surface, and then they'll use those sharp incisors to puncture the skin. Vampire bats will drink half their weight in blood in a 20-minute feeding if they're able to.
Ruggles. Ruggles? Is that you? Ruggles, are you down there? Ruggles.
Man, this place is worse than I thought. It's just never ending.
Dennis, I'm really worried about Eddie.
Yeah. What's new?
Dennis!
What?
Look what he did to Ruggles.
Stuffed
Babe,
toys
this is
anyway.
not normal. This and last night, something
Look,
is
last
not right
night,
with him.
no, last night was just a bad dream. It's just that he's in this new place, all right? And there's a lot of stuff going on. It's gonna be okay, all right? I'm gonna include him in everything that I do around here, okay? I remember fixing things with my dad and I loved it. It was great. I promise you, we're gonna be so close at the end of this.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Squirrel. Was that you making all that noise last night? Do you know where Ruggles is? Hey, where are you going? Ruggles, are you down here?
Okay, let's see what we find on the old snake cam. Alright, let's see.
Who are you?
Oh, you scared the crap out of me.
What are you doing?
Trying to get rid of your vermin.
What's vermin?
Vermin's like squirrels or raccoons or rats or any kind of animal that comes and gets in your house. And the thing is, they carry diseases and they can make you sick. So we want to get them out of here before they do that. This is my snare pole. Now, see this end here? Mm-hmm. This end goes around their neck. And what happens is I sneak up on them, and when I have this around their neck,
Sick.
I pull. Huh?
What was that?
You hear that? That's them. Oh, hey, listen, give me some space, okay? I'm gotta get this while I hear them right there, all right? So maybe go find your mom or dad, okay? Thanks.
Okay.
All right, you. Let's see. Come on. Okay, let's see what we got here. Whoa, what a mess. What the hell are those things? Come out, wherever you are. What the hell?
The most famous vampire of all time is Count Dracula, who first appeared in literary form in 1897. But is this creature of the night purely fictional? Or is there a remnant of fact to this notorious villain? We dig up the dirt on Dracula when Lost Tapes continues. Author Bram Stoker based his fictional Dracula on the real-life Romanian prince Vlad Tepes, also known as Vlad the Impaler. He earned his moniker by killing, enslaving, and yes, impaling thousands during his violent reign in the mid-1400s. His Romanian surname, Draculia, means son of the dragon.
All right, that's cool. Eddie, watch out. Just back up a little bit, honey.
No. Hey, Eddie. You want to give it a try?
Yeah.
All right. You gonna take that? Now, hold on.
Just be careful, babe.
I want to get this on the camera here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Come on, you can do it. Hit it.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Look at that. See, it's fun. When you're dealing with electricity, Eddie, you got to be really, really careful because if you... Dad!
It's not funny. What is going on?
Nothing. We're just having a little bit of fun.
Did the exterminator come back?
Back? I didn't know he left. His truck's been here all day.
Huh. Well, maybe you should find him.
All right. Okay, I'll go check up in the attic.
Watch out for raccoons.
Okay. Eddie, go check the basement.
The basement?
Yeah, the basement.
There may be some natural medical explanations to explain at least some vampire cases, especially from earlier times when people's understanding of disease and illness was very limited.
The paleness of tuberculosis, the coughing up of blood were symptoms that could easily be equated with traditional vampirism. And sometimes when the outbreak reached hysterical proportions, there would be a popular movement to dig up a corpse. You might find, due to just simple decomposition, blood in the mouth of a corpse because the gases had forced blood upward. And this would be interpreted as proof that the corpse was a vampire.
We fear vampires because we fear the dark. We fear the unknown. We fear the superstitious side of our nature and the horror of living forever without our soul.
Mister? Where are you? Oh! My camera. Hello? Mister? Mister? Are you alright?
What is the matter? He's coming! Hurry, Mama, hurry! Hurry, he's coming! It won't open! Get inside! Hurry!
Let me in, Sarah! Sarah, it's me! It's me!
Get it!
We're okay. We're okay.
The Redding family bravely managed to escape their encounter. The body of exterminator Stan Polonsky was recovered, mysteriously drained of blood. Police conducted a thorough search of the house, and though the mysterious nests were located, no unknown creatures were found. Months later, similar attacks were reported in a mining village 60 miles north. These new reports prompted a reinvestigation of the Redding case to determine if these events are isolated phenomena or if they live among us. Get more Lost Tapes online, more monsters, more experts, more video. AnimalPlanet.com/Lost Tapes.